How do you feel right before you speak to an audience? How do you feel? How do you feel right before you speak to an audience? Does your pulse start to race? Do your palms start to sweat? Does your voice start to shake? Most people are terrified at the thought of speaking to an audience. It's incredible just how much of a reaction that people can have at the thought of standing up, facing the crowd, and delivering their message. Hi, my name is Tim Ford, and I'm here today to tell you that these feelings are completely normal. In fact, it's a physiological reaction to doing something that goes against your human instinct. It's basic human nature to feel desperately uncomfortable when we separate ourselves from the group. Thousands of years ago, it was a case of life or death, as you were just far more likely to be eaten by a man-eating tiger when you were separated from the group. Nowadays, even though that same danger isn't there anymore, the human body, being behind the times, still behaves as if there is some impending danger. So how can we learn to get over this fear and to control our nerves before speaking to an audience? Just a couple of weeks ago, I saw a documentary on orca whales. Now, just so you know, orcas are the black whales that have a white belly and white patches behind their eyes. The documentary explained that orcas have a giant fear of being in shallow water. Now, it's a healthy fear because an orca, if he goes into shallow water, could be beached and as a result die. One of the orcas in the documentary had discovered that if he approached the beach at a certain point and at a certain angle, that he could sneak up on an unsuspecting seal, snatch him away, and make it safely back out to the deep water. The documentary showed some fascinating footage of this older orca teaching the same strategy to a younger little orca. And I'd just like to take it through the procedure that he used to teach the little orca this strategy. So first of all, the older orca, using his nose, nudged the little orca into the shallow water. When the little orca started panicking, the older orca used his long body to block him up there and to keep him panicking for a few more seconds before finally releasing him back into the deep water. The procedure involved repeating this step multiple times until finally the little orca stopped panicking and became desensitized to its fear of being in shallow water. Now, this is similar to the procedure that you will need to go through to help you to overcome your fear of speaking in public. What I'm suggesting is that you join a club, for example, Toastmasters, or a storytelling club, or a drama club, or join any club where you will be repeatedly standing up in front of an audience, because you will be amazed at the progress that you can make over several weeks and several months if you just keep standing up there until finally you become desensitized to your fear. In summary, the feelings of nervousness that you feel before speaking to an audience are completely normal. But you can overcome this fear by repeatedly speaking to an audience over several weeks and months, and you will be very happy with yourself if you take this step.